Hey everyone, I'm going to attempt to make a tutorial for this flower, or for these organza flowers. They're really simple, so I hope this tutorial shows how simple it is and I don't complicate it any. So I will get right to it. I already started it. I already did 4 petals of it, so just to help the tutorial go along and me not drag it out any more than I probably already will. So let me put this over there. So I did the 4 petals. Now what you need to do this, you need, to make the 5-petal flower, you will need 5 circles of organza. My petals are approximately 3 inches. All I did to do that was I just traced the bottom of this on the organza. You will need some thread. I just used some of this. This is gray. It doesn't match, but you don't see the thread, so it doesn't really matter. And then you'll need some needle, or some needle. You will need a needle. My thread, I doubled it up. On some of my flowers, I even quadrupled it, so it just makes it a little more durable. Now for the organza, my circles were all crinkled up because, like I said in yesterday's video, I used the organza from the tables, the decorations from my wedding, so they were shoved in a box from, over a year ago. I'm sure you guys will have, a bit more flat pieces. I mean, I probably could have ironed them out, but I just was a bit too lazy to do that. So, anyways, I will get right to it. When you started out, I would leave a bit of string at the end just to make it easier at the end when you're tying them together. That's how I do it anyways. I mean, there probably is other ways to do it. I believe I saw this somewhere. I think I saw it on a blog somewhere or a video. So that's how I'm doing this. I mean, I can't remember exactly. There's so many tutorials out there, so this is just how I do it. And anyways, I'm going to get to it. So you take your circle. Get that out of the way. You take your circle. Sorry if my nails look yellow, by the way. They're really not. The lighting in here makes it look like I dipped my nails in mustard. I promise I didn't dip my nails in mustard. Okay, you take your circle, you fold it in half. Now, you want to kind of make a crease right here, but you don't want to, like, take an iron and make a crease, because it'll make, like, you want the petals to be poofy. Like, see right here? This is the crease that you're making right here. And if it was so flat, like with an iron, it would be very pointy. You would lose some of that poofiness. So when you make your crease of folding your circle in half, just kind of make it with your finger. I know when you're working with organza, it's hard to do that because organza is not, the easiest to work with. So fold it in half, then fold it in half again. And this stuff is hard to work with. Now what you can do is, I'm sure your circles will be better than mine because I just didn't do very good. Bottom line. So you can trim it up. I'm going to take it off camera real quick and just trim it up. It just makes it easier when you're doing your straight stitching. It just makes your circle just more aligned. So I'm going to take it off camera real quick and just trim it up right here. Just makes things just a little bit easier. Probably won't have to do this because I'm sure you'll have better circles than me. Okay, so take your needle and thread, and then you'll just, because you want to just make sure you are getting through all 4 layers of, I got a knot in there. all 4 layers, because when you fold it up you are creating 4 layers. And about the spacing, really the thicker the spacing of the, the stitching, the puffier, the tighter of the petals you'll have. The closer the stitches you do, the tighter the petals you'll have. So the thicker of your spacing, the I'll explain that in a minute. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I do this on camera at the same time, not poking myself, because that's all I've been doing. And I messed that up. Hold on, I gotta fix something real quick. I accidentally stitched over instead of through. That's okay. So if you mess up like I just did, what I did was, instead of stitching like through it, like a straight stitch, I stitched over. So the good thing about this is, hold on, I'm trying to I knew I was gonna mess up as soon as I turned the camera. I was like, I'm gonna mess up something. And then of course my needle doesn't want to thread. But if you mess up, that's okay. You can just pull that fabric right out, or that right out. So the closer your stitches are together, the tighter your petal's going to be. So the further spaced your stitches are, then the poofier your petals will be. Like, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Do you know what I mean? I keep poking my hand is numb. I don't know why. I think it's like carpal tunnel. And so like I keep poking my hand, and then I don't feel it until it like really, really hurts. Like I poked the needle in here. Oh, that hurts so bad. Okay, so once you got like your little banner of petals, you want to make sure they're all facing the same way. So you'll have 5. Keep your needle in here. Don't take it out. And then you want to, I wish I could get this zoomed out better. Okay, you want to squish these little bad boys together. Give them a hug. Make your petals hug each other. Come on, petals. You want a hug. And how much you squish them together too is gonna, really affect. Sorry, my hand's in the way. It's kind of hard to not like do this without your hand getting in the way. And then this is when you will really start to see your flower take shape. I mean, you can really mess with this and see like how thick, or how you really want your flower, and you just can bring it around. And this is why I said, towards the beginning of the video, this is why I said, leave that string. Oh, my husband's home. So I said leave that string there, so you could tie it together. You just want to make these 2 strings come together. Sorry if you can hear my dogs. They get a little excited when he comes home, so you can tell. Okay. Now when it comes time to bring them... Sorry, I was off camera. Okay, when it comes time to close them up, you want to take your 2 strings and tie them together. So I'm going to take this off camera because it's going to be easier to do instead of like bringing it up here and it being annoying. I'm just going to... Well, maybe I can. Let me see. Let me just see, people. Let me just see. Okay, I'm going to try to keep it in focus. Don't yell at me if it comes out of focus, guys. Just don't yell. All I'm doing right now is trying to tie them together. Let me see how that looks. You can play with the shape and it doesn't break, and that also helps with doubling the string up. The thread, string, whatever. I always call it string. My grandma would always get mad at me. It's not string, it's thread. Sorry, Grandma. You don't have to beat me. I'm just kidding. My grandma never beat me, guys. I love my grandma. I miss her. Anyways, so I'm going to tie it up again. Double, triple, quadruple knot it. So you see how I did that? See the flower party? So now I am going to take it off camera because it's going to be easier for me to tie it over here. So just hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen. Hold your little horses. Okay. I really need to get like a better tripod thingamajig. You can double, triple, quadruple, kabillion knot it, however much to your heart's content. Because what you're going to do, if you don't get it in a knot like I just did, it's best to not get it in a knot like I just did. Bear with me, people. Just bear with me. You're going to sew those two connecting petals into each other. I keep unthreading my needle. I hate it when that happens. I'm really bad at hand sewing. So I have a sewing machine. I mean, this is just absurd. Okay, so you will take your two connecting petals. Whoa. And you will wait for your camera to focus till you sew them in. And you'll just, because this will probably be the back, so you'll just kind of sew them into each other. And just, you know, do what you gotta do right there. Did I wrap that around? Yes, I did. So, anyways, you get the gist of that. I'm gonna fix that in a jiffy. And then you can do whatever you're there. I'll fix that now because I don't want to. Actually, I don't need to fix it. So sew those into each other. This is just going to be mine anyway, so I don't care. And then you can take whatever blingage you want. You could even like make a bigger one and put that into there. And see, that's really not in the middle. Anyways, there's the tutorial, guys. I did it. I accomplished it. So there's the flowers. I hope this wasn't too bad. Yeah, I hope this helps. I hope you guys are able to understand. I hope I was able to, you get what I'm saying. So I hope it wasn't too bad. Let me know if you have any questions. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Oh, and for the back, you can just cut the strings off and put a little, I'm going to put like a little felt or something on there just to, close it up, put some glue and then put like a little felt thing on there, a little piece of cotton or something on there, just to close it up, and that'll also put some more stability on there for the back. So many possibilities. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you guys all have a great rest of the day, and there you go. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.